Hi and welcome to Outwell and to our Country Road from our touring collection. Country Road is a drive-away awning which is designed to attach onto vehicles between 170 centimetres and 220 centimetres in height. There are various different ways of attaching it to the vehicles, and what you'll find is pretty much no matter what setup you have on your vehicle, there will be a way to easily attach this to it. Some details on the drive-away awning itself. We're using our Outex 4000 on here for our fly sheet. Now this is a really good quality 75 denier taffeta polyester. It has a hydrostatic head of 4,000 millimetres. You'll find that all of the seams are fully taped and it is also fully PU coated on the inside. As I said, they're giving you a hydrostatic head of 4,000 millimetres, ensuring that it is completely waterproof. The frame that we use on here is actually a combination of steel poles for the side, and what that does, it gives a real solid and sturdy structure. You can just see, even with me putting quite a lot of weight on there, it's not moving around very much at all. And then what you'll find is for the roof poles that we have our Duratec fiberglass poles, which just allow us to create this arc at the top, and we also use one for the front canopy on here as well. So these are a little bit stronger than standard fiberglass poles. You'll find that they've actually got a protective sheath around them so that if they do get put under quite a lot of pressure, and if they did break, then they don't tend to sort of shatter into lots of bits. They just tend to sort of split lengthways. Some other features then, just to highlight, we use our classic luminous guylines on this tent, so nice and easy to see when it's a little bit darker. These are pre-attached, so all you have to do is just roll them out and peg them into place. Each guyline has its own retainer, so when it comes to packing down the tent, you can simply wrap up the guyline in your hand and just pop it into this little loop here, just to save you having to sort of untangle a mess of guylines the next time you come to pitch the tent. We give you our easy pegging system in this tent as well, and this is where we supply you with 3 different styles of peg. So we have the solid steel anchor peg for the 4 corners of the tent, and these go into the grey loops. We have the black plastic pegs for all of the rest of the pegging points around the side of the tent, which are all black. And we have our luminous peg for the luminous guyline, making sure that, as the name suggests, the easy pegging system is nice and easy for you to know that you're getting the right peg in the right place. Just another couple of features on the outside of the tent here. We have good sized ventilation panels on both sides actually, and you'll just see underneath here there is a mesh panel which just allows for good ventilation. If it gets a little bit too chilly, we can simply take this away just by taking the Velcro tabs off like this and pressing down. If we just head round to the front of the tent, we'll have a little look here and then go inside and talk you through some of the features there too. So at the front you can see that you have this large sort of canopy coming off the tent here, which is already pre-attached. So obviously this is going to give you a nice sheltered area. It's going to protect the tent itself from any rainfall coming down the way. And also what you will find is if you're lucky enough for it to be a nice hot sunny day, then you will have somewhere just to be able to sit under and get a little bit of shelter. The front door on here can be fully opened up, so you can actually bring the outside to the inside of your tent, no problem at all. These zips go all the way around here, and as I say, you can bring it into the middle. At the top you can see there's a large mesh ventilation panel here, and there's a curtain behind that you can again just zip up if it does get a little bit too chilly. Stepping into the tent itself, lots and lots of space in here, giving you a great additional space from the vehicle. Plenty of head height. I'm quite tall at around 1.95 m, and you can see I have plenty of room in here as well. The space itself I feel is accentuated by these really large windows all the way around on each side here, and each one of these windows has its own curtain. So at the moment at the bottom here you can see that we have that just rolled away. But that can be brought either halfway up, just using the toggles here, or if you want full privacy, then obviously you can close it completely as well. What you will find is there's plenty of tabs all the way along these seams here. Now, these are actually here because we offer, as an optional extra, a bedroom that can fit into either half of the tent, so you can have a full bedroom down this side or on this side, depending on the setup that you have towards the back. I'll just also highlight just here, this is the mesh ventilation panel that I was mentioning earlier on from the outside, and that's it, just closed away at the moment. So just point out as well that the ground sheet here is actually a full zip out ground sheet. So a couple of advantages to that is that if it's a bit wet and muddy underneath, then you can separate the ground sheet from the tent and be able to clean the ground sheet without having to pitch the whole thing. And obviously when you're packing it away as well, you can keep the fly sheet separate from a sort of wet muddy ground sheet. It is bathtub in style, so it comes up at the edges, so you're not going to get any drafts coming in. Hopefully you'll keep out things like dirt and sand, and also hopefully keep out those unwanted creepy crawlies too. The material itself is a double coated polyethylene, so it's really durable. It's completely waterproof as well, with a hydrostatic head of at least 10,000 millimetres. At the back of the tent here we actually have two doors which are zipped away at the moment, but if I just open this up, you'll see that this is where we have access to the vehicle. So if I roll this away like this, we can see the area that we call our link access zone. So this is where you have a complete sheltered area between the vehicle and the tent. At the bottom you can see there that there is also a ground sheet which comes up the side of the vehicle as well, again stopping any drafts and keeping that area nice and waterproof as well. Just another couple of optional extras to talk you through then for the tent. There is a carpet available for the inside here, just to give you that home away from home feel. And there's also a footprint available to go under the ground sheet as well, so a little bit more protection there as well. So that's all of the features of the Country Road drive away awning from our touring collection. Thanks very much for watching.